Renesas reports financial results for the year ended December 31, 2024, Tokyo, Business Wire. Hash 2024 earnings, Renesas Electronics Corporation, TSE, 6,723. Today announced consolidated financial results in accordance with IFRS for the year ended December 31, 2024.
Renesas announces consolidated forecasts, Tokyo, Business Wire, hashtag Q12025 forecast. Renesas Electronics Corporation, TSE, 6,723. Today, announced the consolidated financial forecasts for the 3 months ending March 31, 2025.
Ford CEO says Trump tariffs will damage U.S. auto industry. Jim Farley said the levies threaten billions in profits for American carmakers.
Ford Motor Company, Q4 2024 earnings call. Transcript. Ford Motor Company, NYSEF, Q4 2024 earnings conference call February 5, 2025, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Company participants: Lynn Antipas Tyson, Executive Director, Investor Relations; Jim Farley, President and Chief Executive Officer; Sherry House, Incoming Chief Financial Officer. Conference call participants: Dan Levy, Barclays Daniel Roeska, Alliance Bernstein Adam Jonas, Morgan Stanley Emmanuel Rosner, Wolfe Research Mark Delaney, Goldman Sachs Joss.
Ford CEO calls for comprehensive tariff analysis for all countries. Ford CEO Jim Farley on Wednesday called for a comprehensive look at U.S. tariffs involving automobiles to level the playing field for the American automaker. Farley singled out imports from Japan and South Korea that have little to no duties compared with the 25% tariff President Donald Trump has threatened Canada and Mexico with in recent weeks.
Google parent Alphabet just delivered great news for Nvidia investors. Worried about DeepSeek? Want insight into the business prospects for a company? Pay attention to what its biggest customers are saying.
Google halts workplace diversity push. Google parent company Alphabet has stopped making diversity and inclusion a workplace priority, according to a filing Wednesday with U.S. regulators.
Google drops diversity hiring targets amid policy review. Google has scrapped its diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) recruitment targets, becoming the latest major U.S. company to scale back such initiatives.
Amazon earnings are today. Why? It's all about AWS. Wall Street expects Amazon Web Services revenue of $28.8 billion for the quarter, an increase from last year's $24.2 billion.
Amazon earnings may signal strong year ahead for retailers, but risks abound. Amazon will kick off the earnings reporting season for major retailers this week, offering investors a snapshot of consumer spending in the wake of a blockbuster holiday season.
Trump sued over purge at NLRB, regulator targeted by SpaceX, Amazon, and others. Former National Labor Relations Board Chair Gwynne Wilcox accused President Donald Trump of effectively shutting down NLRB operations by illegally firing her. Wilcox, an appointee of Democratic former President Joe Biden, in a federal lawsuit asked a judge to reinstate her as an NLRB member and declare that her firing was unlawful.
Douglas Emmett, Inc., DEI, Q4 2024. Earnings call. Transcript. Douglas Emmett, Inc., NYSE, DEI, Q4 2024 earnings conference call February 5, 2025, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Company participants: Stuart McElhinney, Vice President of Investor Relations Jordan Kaplan, President and Chief Executive Officer Kevin Crummy, Chief Investment Officer Peter Seymour, Chief Financial Officer. Conference call participants: Alexander Goldfarb, Piper Sandler Nick Yulico, Scotiabank Steve Sakwa, Evercore Blaine Heck, Wells F.A.
Google is the latest tech giant to move away from DEI, as it weighs implications for federal contracts. The decision marks the latest major corporate retreat from diversity, equity, and inclusion practices.
Google scraps diversity hiring goals and cites Trump's DEI orders. Firm rolls back plan to hire more from underrepresented groups and said it was reviewing some of its DEI initiatives.